Here we go. Oh, let me get my chair up. See, I always be doing stuff. All right. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Want to welcome y'all to another episode of Pizzles Picks. I'm, of course, your host, Don P, aka Pizzle. Before I get started, thank you all for watching and tuning in to my Cleveland Browns mid-season preview show. Greatly appreciate it. I want to thank all of y'all for y'all votes for the OEAs, which is this coming up Sunday. I will know on Sunday if I take one or both or neither one of those awards home. So I want to thank y'all for y'all support of that. I just want to thank y'all. I'm sitting here thankful as I'm trying to get all of my stuff up. And I don't know why this fantasy app acts crazy like this. Every time I go to record, there's always something when I'm getting ready to record. Quick programming note. The bowl version of Pizzles Picks will be happening soon. You can start by signing up today or right now. Just hit me in my inbox or hit me in my DMs. Y'all know how to reach me. If y'all want to be a part of the Pizzles Picks, the bowl edition, in which we will pick, or I will pick every bowl game. I'm going to do a Pizzles Picks specific show when the bowls come out. And I'm going to predict every bowl. It's like 40 bowl games this year. So just be ready for that. Y'all have an opportunity to sign up. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all missed out on these picks, and you will have a chance to win a cash prize. I'm letting y'all know a whole month-ish in advance to give y'all an opportunity to see if y'all can pick with me. And right now, in Pizzles Picks, on the college side, I'm doing pretty great. On the pro side, I'm a couple of games back. So hopefully I don't have to give away too much of my money. Hopefully I can make a comeback in these last few weeks. College is coming down to the nitty-gritty, man. Let's get to it because I don't want to hold y'all, and I got things that I need to do, and I want to make sure all of this stuff is, I just got stuff to do. High noon. Down in Happy Valley, the Michigan Wolverines travel to take on the Penn State Nittany Lions, who are ranked number 10. Michigan is number 3 in the college football playoff ranking. I think Michigan gets this win, and with this win, I think Michigan leaps over Georgia or Ohio State, and something's going to fall eventually. The chips are going to fall with somebody eventually, but these top 4 teams, Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, and Florida State, it's about to get crazy because Michigan is finally going to play a team worth it. Like Michigan hasn't played anybody. That's why they aren't higher. I'm surprised they are at number 3 because they simply haven't played anybody. But give me Michigan for the win. Texas Tech travels to take on number 16 Kansas. Give me Kansas here. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Holy moly. Who would have known I would be talking about Kansas Jayhawk football in November? And they are ranked 16, and they have a really good chance of making a New Year's Six bowl. We'll just have to see. The Virginia Tech Hokies travel to take on the Boston College Eagles in this ACC tilt. The ACC is just so balanced in this year, but give me Boston College at home. I don't know why. Just give me Boston College at home. Rutgers travels to take on number 22 Iowa. Iowa coming off of that big win in Wrigley Field over Northwestern. Give me Iowa. I love Kirk Ferentz. They're going to run the ball. They're not going to turn the ball over, and they're going to kick the ball through the uprights. Give me Iowa in another low-scoring game. New Mexico State travels to take on Western Kentucky. That's a team traveling from west to east, but that really doesn't matter in college football. Give me New Mexico State. New Mexico State is 7-3 to Western Kentucky. They're 5-4. Just give me New Mexico State in that one. Texas State travels to take on Coastal Carolina. Give me Coastal Carolina just because I like Coastal Carolina. I don't need these stupid headphones today either. Never need stupid headphones. Why do I put the headphones in? It's just me here talking, and I don't want to hear myself talk. Give me Coastal. Tennessee travels to take on Missouri, the number 13 and number 14 teams in the country. Both of these teams had playoff aspirations. Neither of these teams are going to go to the playoff. Neither of these teams can win their division in the SEC. They can't get to the SEC championship. So now they're just hoping for a strong finish and a possible berth in the New Year's Six Bowl. Give me Tennessee. Missouri's been playing well this year, but I'm taking Tennessee. I think Tennessee they're one of those teams. Give me Tennessee. Oklahoma State, fresh off of Bedlam, travels to take on UCF. Give me Oklahoma State. Coming off of the Bedlam victory, they're due for a letdown. I just don't think they're going to have a letdown against this Central Florida team. Ole Miss travels to take on Georgia. Give me Georgia. This is the week. This is the game. And I think Georgia wins this game going away. And I also think this is going to be the week where they leapfrog Ohio State for the number 1 spot. And at 10:30, Fresno State travels to take on San Jose State. Give me Fresno. Fresno is 8-1. They're not in the top 25, but give me Fresno. So to recap it, give me Michigan over Penn State, Kansas over Texas Tech, Boston College over Virginia Tech, Iowa State over Rutgers, New Mexico State over Western Kentucky, Coastal Carolina over Texas State, Tennessee over Missouri, Oklahoma State over UCF, Georgia over Ole Miss, and Fresno over San Jose State. Those are your college picks. Now the NFL has been a little tougher to predict, a little tougher to get an outlook on. But nevertheless, I still got to make these picks. I'm still 30 games over 500. Like, this really is really competitive. I'm only 2 games back. Bar God, I'm on your tail. Chris Cargile, I'm right there. I'm 1 good week away from y'all eating my dust and keeping my money in my pocket. I crack myself up sometimes. All right, let's get to it. Thursday night. Oh my God, we got the Ass Bowl on Thursday. What? Might as well get it played on Thursday. Get it on out the way. The Carolina Panthers travel to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is so funny because this game would be for draft position. And it would be for draft position. But the Carolina Panthers decided to trade their pick to the Chicago Bears because the draft order would be Arizona, Carolina, Chicago. But now it's just Arizona, Chicago, Chicago. So this got to be weird. It's like, all right, we playing for draft position, but we got 2 of them. So what are we going to do? Give me Chicago at home. Bryce Young on the road. It's not going to happen. Give me Chicago. I don't even care who the quarterback is. I'm taking Chicago. Sunday in Germany. All right, second game in Germany. By the way, I love that stadium design they got over in Germany in Frankfurt Stadium. It's an open air stadium, but it has a canopy that opens and closes. Hey, teams in America, y'all should try that. Cleveland Browns, Jimmy Haslam. How about y'all get that shot? The Indianapolis Colts take on the New England Patriots. Give me Indy. I got Indy. Their defense is good. And New England is just not themselves. This is not the same New England Patriots. It would not surprise me if after this season, Bill Belichick calls it a career. It just would not surprise me. I'm just going to throw that out there. Sunday, 1 o'clock. The Houston Texans travel to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals are one of the hottest teams in the NFL, and I think they will continue that trend as Joe Burrow will outplay C.J. Stroud. Although if C.J. Stroud does get this win, I am going to laugh a whole lot. But give me Cincinnati for the dub in this one. The New Orleans Saints take on the Minnesota Vikings. This is a tricky game. No, it's not. Give me New Orleans. New Orleans defense is better. These two teams are fighting for playoff position. Right now, the New Orleans Saints they're leading their division, so they are a playoff team, and they're the only team in their division that's even over 500 and can clinch a playoff spot or can make the playoffs. So give me New Orleans on the road against Minnesota. The Green Bay Packers travel to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to pick the Pittsburgh Steelers. I have no faith in Jordan Love. I have no faith in the Green Bay Packers at all. I feel bad for Jair Alexander up there. He's up there just rotting. And the Green Bay Packers are not a good team. The Pittsburgh Steelers aren't any better. But the Pittsburgh Steelers always find a way to win. They keep it close. They keep it close. They keep it close. They keep it close. Get a turnover in the fourth quarter and somehow finds a way to eke out a win. I don't think that's going to be the case this week. I think Pittsburgh wins this game by 2 scores or more. The Tennessee Titans travel to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Will Levis is getting the start. He is, I believe, now the permanent starter for the Tennessee Titans. But give me Tampa Bay. They're coming off of that tough loss against the Texans last week. Baker Mayfield did what he was supposed to do. He did what he had to do. He took them down with as little time as possible on the clock. And C.J. Stroud just took his guys down. And boom. The San Francisco 49ers travel to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Give me San Francisco. Jacksonville at 6-2. They are okay, but I think San Francisco is ready to turn that corner. Their guys are getting healthy. McCaffrey's getting healthy. I believe Debo is playing this week. As of right now, is all what I know. He's slated to play. And also, they got a hellified defensive line. We'll get to see Chase Young in the 49ers uniform for the first time. Scary hours are coming. Give me San Francisco in that one. The Cleveland Browns travel to take on the Baltimore Ravens. This is the biggest game of the year for the Cleveland Browns. I think, what did I say yesterday? Or what did I say, not yesterday, but what did I say on the Browns preview, the Browns show? I'm taking Baltimore. I'm just taking Baltimore. I'm sorry. I'm taking Baltimore to win that game. Hopefully I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Oh, well, but I'm taking Baltimore at home, and I don't know why. I just don't know why. I mean, the Browns have this great defense. The Ravens also have a great defense. It just come down to which quarterback at the end is going to be able to lead their team to it. You know what? Screw that. I'm taking Cleveland. I'm calling the audible right here on air. I'm taking the Browns to get a big win on the road. Damn, that means that y'all saw what I heard. Y'all heard what I said on the previous show. Y'all heard what I said on the Browns midseason show. But give me the Browns to take this game. I'm picking the Browns. I'm a Browns fan. What do y'all want me to say? I try not to do homer talk, but it just is what it is. Give me the Browns, damn it. 4 o'clock games. The Atlanta Falcons travel to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray in his first start, and I really don't think it matters. Give me Taylor Heineke in the Atlanta Falcons to beat the Cardinals. The Cardinals, y'all might as well just not play Kyler Murray. This kind of lets me know that they may or may not be tanking. I still believe that they're dogging it and they're tanking. I wouldn't personally play Kyler Murray if you're planning on keeping him, or even if you're planning on moving him. Do you want to run the risk of him getting injured again? Make it make sense, Cardinals. It's just not, the math just ain't mathing there for me. The Detroit Lions travel to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. I love the Chargers. I really do. I love Justin Herbert. I really do. I am a huge fan of Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, Khalil Mack, Derwin James on the other side of the ball. But I love this Detroit Lions team even more. Matt Campbell has these guys humming. At 6-2, the second seed in the NFC behind the Philadelphia Eagles. The Detroit Lions are rolling. Give me Detroit on the road against the Chargers. The New York Giants travel to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Give me Dallas, and give me Dallas by a whole lot of points. I know this is a rivalry game, NFC East rivalry game, but still. Give me the Cowboys. Give me Dak. Give me the guys. By the way, Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes out for the season with a torn ACL. Not that it matters. He got his bag. I don't like calling out people's money, but he got his money. Whatever. The Washington Commanders travel to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks at home. They are tougher. That is a tough place to play up there, as the Cleveland Browns found out, as a lot of other teams found out. I still don't believe in Geno Smith. I just think Geno Smith is a better quarterback than Sam Howell is. And I think the Seattle Seahawks just have a better team than the Washington Commanders, especially since the Washington Commanders traded away their two best defensive players. Give me Seattle. Sunday night, the New York Jets travel to take on the Las Vegas Raiders in the battle of the underachieving teams. I just have a funny feeling that the Las Vegas Raiders are not the same Las Vegas Raiders. They came out this past Sunday with some pep in their step. Those guys looked great. Antonio Pierce seems to have the locker room's ear. Devontae Adams is rejuvenated. Max Crosby is rejuvenated. They just look happy on the sideline. Antonio Pierce then turned it around in 1 week, and I got the Las Vegas Raiders winning this game this week at home over the underachieving New York Jets. And finally, on Monday night, the Denver Broncos travel to take on the Buffalo Bills. Y'all know how I feel teams traveling west to east, and I know I picked San Francisco, and they're traveling west to east. And San Francisco is 0-2 when traveling from west to east this year. But the Denver Broncos are a bad football team. Now, if somebody should be tanking, it should be the Denver Broncos, because there are some good quarterbacks coming out this year. It's quite a few of them that are coming out that y'all should tank for. Give me Buffalo at home to get back on the winning track. So let's recap it. Chicago over Carolina, Indy over New England, Cincinnati over Houston, New Orleans over Minnesota, Pittsburgh over Green Bay, Tampa Bay over Tennessee, San Francisco over Jacksonville, Cleveland over Baltimore, Atlanta over Arizona, Detroit over the Chargers, Los Angeles, Cowboys over the Giants, Seattle over Washington, Vegas over New York Jets, and the Buffalo Bills over the Denver Broncos. Ladies and gentlemen, Pizzles Picks. Make sure you guys tune in to Club Pizzle tomorrow as I give my yearly mid-season report. I have what I predicted and what are the standings now. I also have like the playoff picture, and I'm going to pick my Super Bowl. Am I going to keep my Super Bowl the same? Has my Super Bowl changed? Has my MVP and has that changed? Has anything changed from my week one preseason predictions? Y'all just gonna have to find out. Y'all know what it is, man. Always protect your peace, protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger. And creators, be great, stay positive, because negative energy is trash. Peace, y'all.